things really, but man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Curry, no good. And here comes Cleveland. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Wiggins with a screen on Garland. Here's Curry. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
It's stolen by Curry. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And that one's good. Green.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Garland. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Mitchell. And there's a pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Mitchell.
And this is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years. You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
There's the length from Wiggins. Got the paw up and redirected the shot.
Green, a screen. This one for 3. First shot won't go. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Left side, Payton. It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Payton. It's stolen by Garland. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Green. It's Wiggins on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Here's Curry after the basket by Cleveland. Wiggins from long range gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Wiggins against Garland. Clock at 6. Outside for Mitchell. Over Payton. The rebound by Wiggins.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. And he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
Mitchell, good.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Now here's Curry. Last game out, he had 38 points. The shot by Looney, no good. Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Allen outside. Pass to Okoro. With the ball. And yep, it's good. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
There's a screen by Wiggins. Over Garland. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's been all about Andrew Wiggins for the Golden State Warriors. 8 points. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at small forward. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Mitchell. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
And while Mitchell is about 6'3", his wingspan is 6'10". That's what helps him finish.
The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Curry. From deep. Oh, Curry. Making it look effortless.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Mitchell, a screen on Payton. The rebound by Payton.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Curry passes to Looney. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's the break. Here's Okoro. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Curry against Garland. Here's Curry. 10 points for him. Curry at the rim.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Garland scanning the floor. Outside for Mitchell. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. To the middle. Green gets up and powers it down.
A big part of his game offensively. Green fantastic at the pick and roll game.
And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
The three from Mitchell. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 8. Wiggins left side. The kick out. Curry. The three is up. Oh, Curry! A sick triple.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Mitchell, a screen on Payton. The drive by Garland. And down it goes. 2 points. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Wiggins with a screen on Garland. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender. Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up, and he will put it down on you quick.
Pass to Looney. Outside Curry. The three is up. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 13-point game. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Now here's Mitchell. Okoro, left side. Out to Garland. Back to Okoro. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Warriors ball.
The Warriors lead by 13. Outside Curry. Wiggins outside. Pass to Payton. Back to Wiggins. Oh, sweet moves. Oh, look how determined Wiggins is right there.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
You look at Cleveland. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good. I'd be dominating down low. I'd be picking up that big.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's it for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So on the floor for Golden State, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Moses Moody. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Hield in at the two-guard position. Here's Jackson-Davis. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Niang. Second chance effort. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 17. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Outside Hield. Kuminga with a screen on LeVert. Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone, top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Over to the left wing. Here's Niang. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Hield up top. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Strus with it. Jackson-Davis picks him up. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Now, Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
LeVert goes against Hield. Pass to Moody. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Moody's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Jerome, guarded by Hield.
They've upped their intensity on defense, a noticeable change from the first half.
Schroeder against LeVert. Pass to Jackson-Davis.
2 minutes.
Outside Hield.
2 minutes.
And the Warriors with another three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Jerome, covered by Schroeder. Outside for LeVert. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot with the drive. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Out to Hield from behind the arc. LeVert with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. That's a shot he typically makes.
Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
50 seconds left in the third quarter here. Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to Strus. Now here's LeVert. Back to Strus. And here's LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off the shot. Throws it down And the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Hield. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Warriors lead by 12. Schroeder with it. Yet to see a basket. Outside Hield. There's the steal. Here's Jerome. Shoots over Schroeder. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Bill. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop them.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Cavaliers trail by 12. Here's Mitchell. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Kept alive. Out to Garland. Takes a 3. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Looney, a screen on Garland. The 3 from Curry. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Takes the 3. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 13. Now Wiggins. Pass to Looney. Shot clock at 6. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And here are the Warriors now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Up in the face of the ball handler, Mitchell takes pride in both sides of the ball.
Back to Garland. Here's the 3. And the three-pointer goes.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Curry against Garland. Curry passes to Looney. Green for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Okoro. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
And there's Curry on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got 26 points.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
They set a pick. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Great instincts with the ball. Curry just picks a guy, he sets him up to score.
Wiggins with a screen on Garland. Curry finds Wiggins. Whoa, Wiggins with feeling.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Payton against Garland. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter here. The three from Mitchell. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got his fourth rebound in this one. Wiggins for three. And Wiggins knocks down the three.
We all know Wiggins has put a lot of work into his three ball, and you see the results there.
The drive by Garland. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Finger roll over outstretched hands, a thing of beauty.
Curry against Garland. Curry, no good. Cavaliers trail by 12.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Warriors.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
The shot by Looney, no good. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Pass to Allen. Shot and game clock separated by 5. They get it again. Outside for Mitchell. Double team on Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They have to feel good. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie.
What a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
An explosive effort there from Mitchell, outrunning the defense and taking the fast break all the way.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's Garland. Great D that time from Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Down low, stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Looking for Garland. He gets it there. Pass to Allen. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The challenge was defending Edwards. He's a three-level scorer.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be. I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
There's Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easily.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And another three for Minnesota.
And if he gets the space, Randall absolutely will take that shot. Not afraid of that corner three.
And he gets the bucket. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the middle. Outside for Randall. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Garland, no good. Timberwolves leading by 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So, the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And when you look at game-by-game scoring, Garland is extremely consistent. But tonight, he's been on another level.
Edwards against Mitchell. Pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards with the screen for DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. From 15 feet away, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact on the game. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's DiVincenzo. Basket good.
I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
DiVincenzo against Garland. Plays it up and makes it in. Garland's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Mitchell. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Inside, Allen. Second shot opportunity. Takes a three. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. 11 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
That one doesn't go. It's deflected. To the inside, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
McDaniels, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to McDaniels. And they get it. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Cleveland, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. Here's Garland after the basket by Minnesota. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact of the hoop and the harm.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Mitchell sets the screen for Garland from outside the arc. Minnesota with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Here's Edwards. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Stolen by Okoro. Here's Mobley. Back to Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
his first.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front? Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel
2 minutes
the same way.
in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Driving to the basket. Second chance shot, and Gobert kicks to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. No good on the triple.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 6. Here's Mobley. Another shot. Nice hit again. Pass to Allen. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Edwards. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The drive by Mitchell. He gets it in there. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Randall with a screen for Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's McDaniel. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here is Garland. He's got 15. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Up top, Garland. Back to Mitchell. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Pass to McDaniels. Trying to end the drought, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, and circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I gotta see.
And that about wraps it up.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Max Drew. Niang out there with Thompson. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Jerome in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to Alexander Walker. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
To the paint. And Reed throws it down.
That's what you want to see. Reed playing big in there.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket for Miller. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Jerome. And Niang now top of the key. And here's LeVert. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Back to Alexander Walker. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
It's LeVert on the wing. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. LeVert's got 8 here in the quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
All right, a chance to check out numbers for Conley. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 11 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
LeVert against DiVincenzo. 4 on the shot clock. Jerome passes to Thompson. Gobert with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
For 3, Edwards. At the line, Minnesota. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And here's Mitchell from the arc. DiVincenzo with the rebound. 3 on 3. It's good. DiVincenzo's got 8.
DiVincenzo doing a nice job hustling on the fast break there, getting back in a hurry to finish the play.
Edwards against Garland. Mitchell a screen on Edwards. For the 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And there's the drive. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. 10 points for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Mitchell against McDaniel. Kicks it out to Garland. Inside, and stolen by DiVincenzo. McDaniels against Mitchell. Outside Edwards. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
And he continues to burn them with his horn. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Well, adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
McDaniels sets a screen for DiVincenzo. And that one, good. DiVincenzo's got 10 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
That's good by Mitchell.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Here's Edwards, bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
They must have forgotten the no-dos defensively there because they were sleeping. How else can you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Edwards looking it over. To take the lead. Pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Randall from outside. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Okoro with it. Takes the 3. The rebound by Edwards. Quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now, to the wing right side. Now here's McDaniel. He's guarded closely. No one near him. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. That's now 8 points for Jaden McDaniel. Garland against Edwards. Garland kicks to Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Edwards with it. Garland picks him up. Edwards going all the way. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
First team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
That one misses for Randall.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Now the Timberwolves with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's McDaniels. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Garland attacking. Mitchell against McDaniel. Garland looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. A 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Fires the 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Edwards finds McDaniel. To the inside. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Mitchell in the corner. Mobley a screen. The drive by Mitchell. Randall with some nice D. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Cleveland. Mitchell in the corner. Fires for 3. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Back to McDaniel. And that's an intentional foul.
Sparrow, his second team foul.
12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Stolen by Okoro.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Let's hear it for all the dancers.
5 seconds left in the fourth. It's stolen by Gobert, and he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Offline. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They seem to relish their... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark...
defending this. Holiday season. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And for Golden State, inside it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, BA. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Curry, fires from deep. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. McDaniels from long range. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Somebody not alert to block out the wide frame of Julius Randle, who gets in there after the loose ball.
Here's Curry. Basket counts.
The defensive effort is lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
That's tipped. Outside McDaniels. To the inside. And the jam by Gobert.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
And here's Curry for 3. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Randle outside. Hits a three-pointer. Randle. Randle's got 5 now.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Curry. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Wiggins, and that one is stuffed right through.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
2 minutes remaining.
Edwards for three. He buries it from three. He has 7.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Wiggins outside. Fires the three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Giving Wiggins something in the catch and shoot. It's just good offense and keeps him in a good rhythm.
DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Randall on the screen. McDaniels against Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. Randall finds Edwards. The 3 ball. This one for 3. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 6. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Randall. 23 points his last outing. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Jackson Davis. Back to Payton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on it. Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Curry against Edwards. Jackson Davis' screen. Over Gobert. 5 on the clock. Pass to Payton. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Curry.
Cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Shakes him. And the jam by Gobert.
Nice play by Gobert. Taking it up strong and daring people to stop him.
Here's Curry. And the shot goes in. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And that concludes a back and forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
McDaniels against Curry. And there's the drive. The kick out to Wiggins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Pass to Green. Curry surveys. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Edwards a screen on Wiggins. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Green with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in, and he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Slam home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Outside Curry. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Curry with the take. Softly drops in the floater. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. To the paint. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Up top, Curry. McDaniels covering. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson Davis misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Randall, right side. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the second. Here's Gobert. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Curry lets the 3 fly. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the second quarter. Sinks the tray.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Left side, Curry. Curry from inside.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Gobert with a screen on Payton. It's tipped. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. 36 seconds left in the second. Back to Curry. Randall pulls down the board.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Gobert, that's good.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Outside Curry. Wiggins with a screen on McDaniels. The kick out to Wiggins. No good from outside. With 2 seconds left. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Minnesota up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, one and all.
You know, right now for Minnesota, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason. Yeah, you.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control. And that's a wrap on.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
They've got Moses Moody. Buddy Hield is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Looney in at the 5. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Count it.
Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him. And that's helping out when he knocks down Jay.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
These quick hitting plays are great for a quick set shooter. Hield scoring.
Here's Dillingham. That one's good for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Golden State has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Outside Schroeder. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Well, Schroeder out there still hustling around. He uses that speed and some of his cunning to find those passing lanes.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more.
Defensive foul.
Kevon Looney picks one up.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Out to Hield. There's a screen by Kuminga. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
It's stolen by Looney. All alone on the break. Schroeder passes to Hield. Kuminga with it. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
There's a screen. Here's Miller. Looney with some nice D.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Garza. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Number 5, the Timberwolves.
What we saw last season, they really made an effort to get every man in the paint, and that forced guys to try and shoot over them. That's where you get huge block numbers.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Schroeder into the lane, and there it is for him. Schroeder's got 5 points.
Whenever Schroeder sees a hole in the defense, he is ferocious in how he exploits it.
takes it in. Alexander Walker banked it in off the glass.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Hield for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hield's got 8 points here in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Reed. Miller outside. Now here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Hield. 5 to shoot. Floats one up. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Dillingham. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Hield against Edwards. Kuminga with a screen on Edwards. Hield passes to Kuminga. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Warriors with the rebound. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Looney. Outside Moody. Kuminga with a screen on DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Moody misses. Outside McDaniels. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
You're not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
For your Warriors, 16.
9 seconds left in the third. Edwards for three. This shot won't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Here's Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. Drops in the 3. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The drive by DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Randle. Take it away. It's 2-on-1. Curry passes to Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer.
He can get his steps together. Draymond Green will throw it down.
Timberwolves trail by 9. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. That one goes. Count it.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Wiggins outside. Edwards against Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. 2 on the clock. From deep three-point land. And the Warriors get it back. The kick out to Wiggins. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. And the The Warriors lead by 9.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Back to Gobert. Curry with a steal. Pass to Payton. Here's Wiggins. Outside, Green. And here's Curry for 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Randall with the jam.
How about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get a shot up.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball.
The athleticism. Wiggins with the vertical.
He makes that look so easy. Andrew Wiggins up and down on the alley-oop.
Pass to Randall from deep three-point range. And he can't get that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
McDaniels, that's good.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 37 left in the game. Gobert with a screen on Curry. For 3, DiVincenzo. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And Dante stepping up big time for his teammates.
Curry against McDaniels. Kick out to Wiggins. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach. And great job to establish position and square up.
Up top, Curry. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Payton. Pass to Green. And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Warriors.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephen Curry.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Gobert, that's good.
Well, that's awareness there from Randall. He keeps an eye out for his open teammate.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. It's Wiggins on the wing. Pass to Jackson Davis. And here's Curry. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Randall, good.
Julius Randle.
And so the Warriors take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.
65.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Brent Bear.
NBA season and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Now, here's Garland. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside? Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Wiggins, a screen on Garland. Here's Curry. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Payton. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Here's Looney. Green kicks to Payton. Takes it inside. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
Cleveland with the ball. It's a three-point game. Garland against Payton. Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Okoro with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Allen. Just 4 to shoot. Mobley kicks to Allen. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Donovan Mitchell. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points a game last year, 6 assists and 5 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there. And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Pass to Mitchell. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Drives to the hoop. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, GA, and the basket by Curry.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Tries again, puts the move on, and the layup is good. Garland's got 6 points. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to Los Angeles. Wiggins outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. It's good. This game is all even.
Jared Allen simply getting more and more comfortable. How about the rise and fire in the catch and shoot? Okay.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Garland. 23 points his last outing. Okoro setting the pick for Mitchell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
They kick it out to Green. They grab their own miss. Over Mobley. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Cleveland. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Payton is out there with Curry, and it's Looney in at center. That's the Warriors' 5.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Outside Curry. Down low, kicks it out to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Green with a screen on Mobley. Curry passes to Green. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Cavaliers ball.
And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Friday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Monday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Over to the left wing. Okoro kicks to Garland. Sadors, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Wiggins. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Wiggins sets a screen for Curry. This one for 3. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Wiggins.
Well, increasing consistency from range. This is one of the things Andrew Wiggins is working on.
Mitchell, a screen on Payton. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Mitchell outside. Over Payton. And it's Mitchell missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
Now, here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it out to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Garland. Lets it go with a three. And Curry pulls it down.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
Out to Payton. 1:35 left now here in the second. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. And another three for Golden State.
That's a play that Stephen Curry relies on, and for good reason, right? The ball handler in pick and roll, excellent decision maker, can manipulate the defense. Go to work, Steph. We like watching.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. Okoro with it. Curry meets him. Now, here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Wiggins, a screen on Garland. Pass to Looney. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
The Cavaliers trailing. Outside Garland. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Golden State. They're on a 10-2 run here. Curry against Garland. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Show them some love and make some noise for your DS Breaker.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Here's Garland. 9 points in the game so far. And he makes good on the layup. Garland's got 11 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
25.
Warriors ahead.
The Cavaliers.
Ending the second. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's great.
Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. They've got Tristan Thompson, Niang out there with Max Strus. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Jerome in at the point guard position. That three off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Three-pointer, Heel. Offensive rebound. Jackson Davis. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
LeVert the pass to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, that's a fantastic job by Thompson. Really a perfect pick-and-roll man who's very skilled at diving to the cup.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Three-pointer. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
They set the screen. Pass to Jerome. Out to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Strus. And they'll turn it over. He could not get off a shot before second violation.
I had a chance to look at the numbers for Schroeder. Good season for him last year. Put up about 14 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Connects from three-point range. Schroeder's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, not sure they want Schroeder taking that shot, but you can't argue with the result. That will give him some confidence from distance.
Here's Jerome. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Strus. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Number 5, the Warriors.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Now Moody. Healed outside. Pass to Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
Well, Healed, an improving playmaker. The extra pass and sets his teammate up nicely.
Here's Jerome, and the shot is good. Jerome's got his first basket of the night.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Schroeder kicks to Healed. 1:44 left in the third quarter. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. Heald's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Wow, Buddy Hield, usually the guy they're trying to create open shots for. This time he returns the favor.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Schroeder. And that one is good from Jerome.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
On the wing, Hield. Kuminga sends a screen for Hield. Here's the three. Great D that time from LeVert.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Thompson. Now LeVert from past the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
I love watching Karis LeVert be assertive on the offensive end. The ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Three-pointer, Hield. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Shooter passes to Hield. To the middle. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Well, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Curry, wide open. Curry! What else is new?
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so it's the goal. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to get the first domino to fall, and then it's boom, boom, boom.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Curry is out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Looney in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Warriors 5. And it's Wiggins missing. The Cavaliers trail by 6. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the triple drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Green. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Curry, 5 to shoot.
At almost 7 feet and with tremendous energy, Jarrett Allen has the tools to be elite on the defensive end.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Clock at 6, and stolen by Payton.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
Despite what is a lock Hall of Fame career, Stephen Curry has no let-up. He is chasing excellence.
Shoots the 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now Curry. Wiggins, a screen on Garland. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Payton passes to Looney. Garland against Curry. 4 on the clock. Sheds over Garland. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green finds Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. There's the pick. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Another miss by Curry. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Puts up a 3. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Allen.
The guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
Curry against Garland. Right side Curry. Stolen by Allen. Now Cleveland moving it up. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Garland off the inbound, and that's 2 points on the layup. Now it's just a 3-point Warrior lead.
How about Darius Garland? He's young, but he is fearless, folks.
Higgins outside. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock to the inside. Shot's good by Green. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Draymond Green in a big spot delivers with nice calmness. Go ahead, Draymond.
Outside Garland. And the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Wiggins sets a screen for Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Inside, Looney. Crafty move. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Misses the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Count it! Big shot maker. Wiggins poised in the clutch.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And here is Mitchell. For the tie. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at small forward. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams. And that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Here's Garland, following the score by Minnesota. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
With a swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
Pass to Mobley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's McDaniels. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw tonight. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Now here's Mitchell. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to Mobley, 5 to shoot. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. McDaniels, a screen on Garland. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And Cleveland has possession. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And here's Edwards. Last game, 26 points for him. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Gobert. And he buries his first look.
Well, the strength of Gobert allows him to finish through contact better than most guys.
And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously, a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. Outside, DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3, and he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Garland with the ball. Randle's in his pocket. Randle with a steal. Here's McDaniels. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is a potential finals preview, as good as it gets early in the season.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Garland for 3. Buries it from 3.
When Garland finds a three-point shot, he takes it. Supremely confident in his abilities.
Pass to Gobert. DiVincenzo on the wing, guarded by Garland. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
They set the pick. Outside Mitchell. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Edwards. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Garland feeling it out a bit. Allen outside. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. That one no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Here's Edwards. And the bucket is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
5 ticks left in the first quarter of the game. It's good. Garland's got 5.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Mitchell against Edwards. Garland, the pass to Okoro. And he banks in the layup. Okoro's got his first 2 points of the night.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Donovan Mitchell, just electric.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. 4-point game. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And here they come. Doubled by Randle. Here's Mobley. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Shot clock at 6. Rebound Minnesota.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And out of bounds, the Cavs will take it. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
McDaniels a screen. The drive by DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Randle. And it's Randle with the jam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Garland. 23 points his last outing. Puts up a 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Guarded by Okoro. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Allen with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Minnesota in the lead. It's stolen by Garland. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
43 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Outside McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Okoro outside from the arc. And it's out of bounds. Cleveland. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Out to Garland. Over Edwards. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Garland's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra. Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And stolen by Edwards. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top, up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense.
And guys, let's take a... Appreciate you joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. We've got George Niang. Karis LeVert is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Thompson in at the center position. And Edwards, here we go.
Well, everything about Edwards' drive makes it dangerous. His speed, his agility, and his lack of fear.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Clock at 2. DiVincenzo with the steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Pass to LeVert. Driving inside. Back to Jerome. Shot clock at 5. Off target from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. 5th, the Timberwolves.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's checked by LeVert. Reed sets a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Jerome. No points yet. Connects from downtown.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
They set the pick. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's checked by LeVert. Alexander Walker with the bucket. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Dillingham. Here's Minot. 6 to shoot. With 1 on the clock. Here's Reed with the clock winding down. A slam dunk by Reed.
Just one of many things Reed contributes on the floor. His ability to save plays by just being in the right place.
And Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. Here's Jerome. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. And now a 7-point Minnesota lead.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Jerome, that's good. Jerome's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside for LeVert. They set the screen. Back to Jerome. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead. It's Reed with a drive. Thompson pulls it in. The Cavs have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. LeVert passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 1. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. That shot off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. And he drives in. McDaniels from long range. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Look, when McDaniels can hit the 3, that really helps their spacing.
Mitchell down low.
Here in the second half, their offense has been strong. Great ball movement, really working well for clean looks.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. McDaniels, a screen on Garland. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Edwards against Mitchell. Mitchell gets a step. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Outside for Mitchell. On the take. A fantastic drive by Mitchell.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And Cleveland making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Now here's DiVincenzo. Guarded by Okoro. And it's good for 2.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Edwards. The finish! And he goes right over Donovan Mitchell and slams it down.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Here's Mitchell. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Randall outside. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th.
Wow. Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
And Mobley throws it down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Into the lane.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with that.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Mobley, a screen on Edwards. From deep, Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Proving to be a true leader in these spots, Mitchell embraces the chance to sink these important baskets.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. And there's the screen. Just 5 to shoot.
Money! It's Spider time! Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Donovan Mitchell, 3rd personal foul.
DiVincenzo, no good on the free throw. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
And here's LeVert for 3.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
Knocks down the long J. DiVincenzo with the steal. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. A competitive rally. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill.
2K Sport. Now Golden State's starting five. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the one spot. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And here is Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. A three ball. Rebound Minnesota. This time they faced off. It was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
And here is Green. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer, Curry's shot is good.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, I asked him who hasn't worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. It's Curry outside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
No good on the second free throw. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Boy, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
It's Curry with the drive. Wiggins from outside, and a great assist by... Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Wiggins against McDaniel. Fires from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And helping the team space the floor there. Randall with so much more confidence now from the outside.
Green with a screen on Edwards. Curry. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards drives in. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
High post, Gobert.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that 3rd.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Curry. He's got 8. Golden State moving it around. Green with a screen for Curry. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Here is Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Clock is at 3. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. 15 seconds left to play in the first. Wiggins outside. 4 seconds left. He takes it up and lays it in. Wiggins has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
It's been all about Stephen Curry. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the 2nd quarter. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with Payton, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Warriors leading by 7. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. Things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
And the Warriors miss again.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Curry against Edwards. Here's Jackson Davis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Down low, here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Wiggins, a screen on Edwards. Wiggins against Edwards. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's stolen by Edwards. To the paint, here's Gobert, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
And this is where you want Gobert to have the ball.
Curry looking around. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Stolen by McDaniels. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. With the teardrop, finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Inside, an intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Edwards at full speed. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Minnesota with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Rudy Gobert is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Curry against Edwards. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jackson Davis with it, defended by Gobert. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Payton.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Edwards passes to Randall. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. The Charlotte Hornets will go up against the Wizards in Washington. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me, and it's finally happened.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Golden State Warriors. Thank you for being with us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Dillingham is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Reed. Then it's Miller. And it's Minot in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Schroeder. There's the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Got a hand on it. Healed outside. Takes the 3. Warriors getting another chance here.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Now here's Hield, and that one's good. Schroeder.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 5. Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Edwards with the stop.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Warriors.
Curry is inside. Defended by Gobert.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Out to Edwards. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it.
Outside Curry. Jackson Davis in the corner. There's the pick. There's Wiggins, plenty of space, and it's Golden State with another.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X Factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Now, here's Looney. Moody the pass to Hield.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Here's Schroeder. Kuminga trying to free himself up. Off target at the rim. Here's McDaniels. It's stolen by Hield. Moody with it. No scoring in this one. There's the screen. Hield attacking. And then Hield with the dunk.
Coming in hot, Buddy Hield makes a big play to the hoop, and it pays off big time.
Pass to Edwards. Over Hield. Edwards, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Oh, Edwards!
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Hit by Kuminga. Hield with it. Picked up by Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better.
Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Moses Moody. Peyton, he's checked in for Hield. And Curry subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Green is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Get out there on the corners of practice squad. All my fans, get on your feet and make some noise for the Team 35. Give him a hand, fans. Your Timberwolves dancer.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
This, your Timberwolves dancer. Give him a hand, fans. Your Timberwolves dancer.
35 seconds left to play here in the third. Knocks it loose. Now the Warriors moving it up. Peyton looking around. Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's stolen by Edwards. Curry against DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. For the tie. Hands it from downtown. DiVincenzo's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Three-pointer. Peyton beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poor.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Warriors ahead, up by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Golden State looking at who they've got. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Payton is out there with Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his fourth rebound in this one. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. This one for three. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his sixth rebound on the night. Curry passes to Payton. And Payton throws it down.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Here's McDaniels going inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Randall outside. McDaniels, a screen on Green. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels passes to Gobert, and he banks in the lane. And it's 9 points for Rudy Gobert.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Curry with it. Picked up by Edwards. Curry kicks to Payton. Back to Curry. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Here's Edwards to take the lead. Edwards holding off the knee and converts.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Outside Curry. Softly drops in the floater.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
1:53 left in the game. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Out to the right wing. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
Curry on the wing. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, good with the triple. Minnesota in the lead. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Covered by Payton. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Green passes to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Back to Green.
What effort from Randall putting in work on the defensive end.
McDaniels against Wiggins. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. McDaniels sets a screen for Edwards. Edwards with the burst.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Curry is inside. Working on McDaniels. The bounce. Minnesota takes possession. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's DiVincenzo. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Edwards passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And that is a big man rumbling downhill. Randall is an excellent pick and roll partner.
Here's Curry. And there's the drive. And so Minnesota takes the win. A confident win, one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in.